Missing 23-year-old woman. She was being harassed online ahead of her disappearance. She was last seen leaving work Saturday at an assisted living facility called The Terrace at Chestnut Hill. Right now, police are about 3 miles away at Aubrey Arboretum in East Germantown. CBS News Philadelphia investigative reporter Joe Holden is live at the scene. So, Joe, I know you've been talking to your sources all morning long. What have you learned?
Well, Jim, you know what? Troubling to say that police are now very much considering the aspect of foul play as their investigation is now center stage in Aubrey Arboretum, which is behind me. Let's focus on Ardley Street first. It is shut down at Washington Lane, where there is a massive law enforcement presence. In fact, you see buses and vans behind me. That signals all of the Philadelphia police recruits who have showed up to this area to do what is known as a grid search. If we go further down the intersection here, Nate is my photographer, and you see officers and recruits coming out from the tape line there. They have concluded their grid search in this part. They are looking for what a deputy commissioner described as any evidence that can assist them in this investigation for that 23-year-old missing woman, Kada Scott. Now, this is a 55-acre property, so there is a lot of work to do. Police would not tell me if they've interviewed any persons of interest in Kada's disappearance. Now, we see Kada on your screen there. She was last seen a week ago tomorrow night, shortly after arriving for her shift at an assisted living facility in Chestnut Hill. She was at work for a brief period of time, and that's it. That's the last trace of her, according to police. Her workplace 3 miles from where this search is underway right now. Police wouldn't say how long their investigation may take here. They did locate some clothes, but police have not made any definitive conclusions if they're connected to the investigation. Earlier this week, police said Kada Scott had been harassed by someone. I asked police if they've been able to identify who that person may be. A deputy commissioner said he wouldn't comment on any possible interviews the department has conducted. Let's go and hear now from Deputy Commissioner Frank Venor.
23-year-old who, is a social media person, as we hear. She disappeared off social media, so it's concerning. Any young people today, they can't live without having a phone in their hand. So that's a concern. Left her car behind. It's certainly something that's not usual of somebody who's missing voluntarily.
Just moments ago, those recruits from the Philadelphia Police Department came right up to this fence line. It is unclear if they can technically say the area is cleared. We're going to have to check in with our sources. I also spoke to Kada's mom just yesterday. She was providing me information on numerous searches and tips that police had been sharing with her. I reached out a short time ago, and I'm waiting to hear back on what information she may have. Of course, a very, very difficult situation for the family as well as for the neighbors. They are very concerned, and they're very much aware of this investigation. They've watched the news. They are alert and aware that this investigation and search for this missing woman is playing out, and it has now come literally to their doorsteps. So we'll continue to check with our sources, and we'll monitor this breaking story all day long. For now, live in East Germantown, this is Joe Holden, CBS News, Philadelphia.